Good evening, everybody. Glad you've made the decision to be with us. Alongside Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore, and we're glad to be bringing you action and welcoming you to the MGM Grand here on the Vegas Strip in beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada, for our main event of the evening. 12 rounds in the heavyweight division. Boy, and we expect this to be a big night of action. We spoke with both fighters yesterday. Fireworks anticipated here tonight. Let's see. Joe Frazier's making his way to the ring now, and you can see how focused he is on the task at hand. George Foreman's ring walks have become the stuff of legend, and you can see the intensity on his face.
In the blue corner, his professional record stands at 32 wins, 27 by way of knockout, and 4 defeats. Hailing out of Beaufort, Smoking Joe Frazier. And his opponent across the ring, with a record of 76 triumphs, with 68 knockouts and 5 losses, by way of Marshall, Big George Foreman!
Remember, guys, obey my commands at all times. Let's have a good, clean fight. Touch him up.
Round number 1, scheduled for the championship distance of 12. See how he targets that hook? And you can see he wanted to do that as he holds on there. Frazier's left landing well. Joe Frazier blocks that punch. Now a well-placed hook to the head. Just knifing up with that uppercut by George Foreman. If you are the fighter with the lower stamina, and you know it, going up against a guy who can really go the distance, how do you go after it right from the gate?
Well, I don't know that you go after it right from the gate, because then you're basically telling your opponent, I have no chance. I'm desperate. I think you go out there looking like you're ready to go the distance. Maybe he'll start to slow things down a little bit and worry about the late rounds himself.
Frazier's hurt by a superb hook to the head. George Foreman's well off the mark that time. And now he brings the left hand upstairs. What impact from that uppercut by Joe Frazier. Flush right hand to the head. Look at this, another power punch able to land. We're early on in this fight, he's going for it.
Yeah, you wonder if he's got a car waiting outside.
Right to the body. Boy, does he know how to do that. Smoking Joe Frazier with a well-placed hook. Red-hot action to open up this fight. Both men throwing, both men landing.
It's been a long time since I've seen something like this. I think it was in a film library. Watching Hammer and Hank, the great Henry Armstrong. Never took a step backwards, kept going forward.
That's as good as it gets right there. A crushing uppercut by George Foreman. So accurate and powerful is Joe Frazier with that hook. Unable to make an impact there by Joe Frazier. Good right hand. Right to the belt line. Well, his opponent got away from that uppercut. Little head knocking with that right hand. Final 10 seconds of round number 1. come to the end of the round. Always interesting to see how things will play out in our fights. Teddy, it's always great anticipation when we come sit ringside and the build-up of what's going to happen.
Yeah, it is. And it's always great having a little electricity in the crowd. You know, it helps. I know it helps me with the broadcast to know that you have these passionate fans that are around.
Huge right hand from George Foreman. Good flush shot upstairs. Must be the punch of the day. Both guys bringing home uppercuts. How about that exchange? A stinging uppercut by George Foreman. Needs to improve that accuracy. Missed with the headshot. Committing to the work downstairs with the left. Scored well up top. Frazier's banged around by a big uppercut. A stabbing right hand comes in by George Foreman. So he decides to go downstairs early on, and I think he'll be happy with that decision later on.
Well, it tells you that he's a well-prepared fighter. His corner came in here with a good game plan. They understood what they had in front of him. A guy that's going to move a little bit. Start going downstairs, taking the air out of the tires, and later on, he'll be in front of you.
Takes one, but gets one. Good work by Joe Frazier. Boom, left hand comes home. Frazier's in a tough spot here. He could go down with that bad defense. See, that's the work they want to see with the right hand by Joe Frazier. Scores big with the hook to the head. Foreman's way off the mark. That punch didn't have a chance. You had to see it to believe it the first 2 minutes of these rounds. Now these fighters are trying to make everybody a believer in the final 60 seconds.
And this is why you understand the dimension of the sport like no other sport. At the end of this, how both participants will have mutual great respect for each other.
Keep your head moving. Keep your back off the rope.
Good shot to the head with that right hand. Back and forth exchange. Foreman's getting himself into the mix now, landing that left hand.
Work the body.
Hits him in the mug with the right. Wow, look at that, trading shots. To the belt line he goes with the left hand. End of the round here, and you can see that label of volume puncher was made for this guy as the punch stats prove true.
Yeah, he doesn't care really where he hits you. It makes you think of those stories you used to hear in the old days. Maybe your grandfather, maybe your father talked about Rocky Marciano. Loved that guy, former heavyweight champ of the world. He'd hit you anywhere. He didn't care. Back of the head, he hit you on the arms, and he started breaking you down. This guy doesn't care. He just throws.
He seems fully recovered to me. Here we are, the start of a new round, and a fighter that got tagged hard in the last round seems as fresh as could be.
Well, when you push a fighter, when you push a human being to a dark place, that's when you're going to find out what's bright inside of them, what's great inside of them. And he's responding just that way.
He's showing what a skilled fighter he is with this counterpunching. Frazier's doing well with that hook on the inside. That can be so effective when guys are toe-to-toe at short range, can it?
Especially when your opponent's standing tall. Right now, he needs to get small. He's standing up, and that left hook is finding him.
Oh, and they decide to trade there. Foreman with a big uppercut.
Use the ring. Use the ring.
Frazier's got a little something coming back at him. A counterpunch scored. think Joe Frazier needs to just bulldoze his... And banging away he goes. And he is down. He is down for the first time tonight.
1, 2, 3, 4.
So now the question becomes, after that knockdown, and he has gotten up, how does he survive?
So this is where instincts kick in. You got to start moving that head automatically right now. You don't want to stay in the middle.
Oh, what an exchange! Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by George Foreman. Gets rid of that body shot. George Foreman's just punching air that time. His opponent was able to get out of the way. That's a big uppercut that just crashed home. Smoking Joe with a smoking right hand. Well, supposed to be fighting, but instead he's hugging. And now they're trading blows. Good defense upstairs to stay away from that offensive assault. We count down the final moments of this round. He missed with that headshot. He returns the favor with a right hand of his own.
Don't let him have distance from you, okay?
Round number 4 underway. George Foreman's only won 1 round, but it was a significant round, Teddy.
Yeah, he scored a knockdown. Obviously, he knows that he got that extra point there. And more importantly, he knows for the future he can hurt the guy.
Frazier's coming out to fight this round after being knocked down in the previous round. Teddy, any idea here? Big shot comes flashing home. Big George Foreman not quite as dangerous when he's laid out like that. His opponent landed a good power punch.
2, 3, 4, 5.
George Foreman wants to fight on, and here he comes. Good smooth work by George Foreman. That's classic counterpunching.
Yeah, what he did was he pulled that right shoulder back. You know, he just pulled it back, gave him the left shoulder, and then gave him the right hand.
Foreman's got a way of just getting away from that punch. Now he ties up there. See him holding on. Comes right back at him with a left hand. Keeps his hands up defensively, protecting the head. Targeting each other, the exchange was something special. Nice work, the left hand to the head. Frazier's got a great sense of when and how to throw the uppercut. How do you coach a guy up on the uppercut? What do you tell him?
Well, first of all, you don't want it to become a dangerous punch for you. You don't want to drop your hand to throw it. You want to make sure that you drop that shoulder a little bit and you don't give up defense for offense.
Don't walk into his punches.
Oh, good exchange there. this round comes to an end, and you can just see that he doesn't have much to him, not much energy there. I mean, how does a trainer fix that?
Well, first of all, you said a key word there. You said you can just see. Well, his opponent can see it, so he's not going to slow down. His opponent now is going to come out even faster. So if you're the trainer, the first thing you say is, hey, take a deep breath, get yourself together. Don't let this guy know you're tired. You're not tired.
Foreman's heading out there for this round, hoping that his legs are under him the way they need to be. He was dropped the last round.
Well, he's going to find out. See, that's just the thing he just said, hoping. Well, he can't hope his legs are under him. He's got to find that out, because if he goes out there and tries to use them and they're not, he's going to fall all over the place, and the referee's going to stop it. His opponent's going to jump on him. So while the referee's counting, what he's got to do is test him out a little bit. So now you know how to go about surviving the round. Do you just stay on the ropes and move your head, or do you use your bicycle?
Teddy, he's completely missing the jab, and when that's not there, no, you dug yourself a big hole.
No, that's like saying I want to go swimming. Guess what? There's no water. You need water to swim. You need jabs to fight, to set things up.
And now we got a fight. He fires back a right hand of his own.
Keep working the body.
Took a shot, now he gives a left. What a trap he just set, and he lands a nice counterpunch.
Yeah, that's the old Casper the Ghost trick there. You know, you're there one time, you give him a little shade, you know, a little shadow, and then he throws at you, you pull back, bang, come right back with your own.
You're not pace yourself. Beat him to the punch.
Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Joe Frazier.
Looking good. Keep your head moving. Come on, keep moving.
Able to cover up along the belt line, blocks that one. He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Joe Frazier. George Foreman's failure to protect himself from that left hand, it's become a big story now.
Yeah, and he has to understand why. He's not controlling distance. He's standing too close in front. Needs to adjust a little further out.
The start of the 6th round. Good job with another left hand. Solid George Foreman. Can he move on? Foreman's going to have to pull himself together here. Now, he beat the count, but still a lot of work to do.
Yeah, a lot of work, because he doesn't have the benefit of his legs. Can't move around there wobbly right now. So what he's got to do is grab on a little bit and walk. Walk to the ropes, kill some time, make the referee come in between you and break you.
Very accurate work with the hook there after fine defense. Here's one for you now, he says, right back with the left hand. Frazier's given us a good showcase of defense here tonight, especially up top. His head movement is just sublime.
And his opponent's cooperating with him a little bit because he's getting frustrated. He's looking for that big shot, and he's continuing to miss. He's making no adjustments. A guy's moving his head. You know what you want to do a little bit?
What's that?
Well, you want to feint him a little bit. Make him make a premature move. And then when he moves to either side, then you time him with a punch. Don't just go out there flailing away.
And he just holds on there.
Left and right.
Nice strike after catching one by George Foreman.
That's what I want to see. Use it, Dad.
Foreman's almost looking foolish that time he missed so badly. Trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself. That was a fine block by George Foreman. And that does it for this round. Joe Frazier's in dominating form here tonight. He's doing everything he wanted to do, and he's ahead on our scorecards ringside.
Yeah, but don't forget, he's in the other guy's hometown. So don't let up too soon. Don't start partying too soon. You know, still keep doing the things you were doing to get you to this place.
Here we are, the start of another round, and if everything goes according to the way the first half of this fight went, he's going to be coasting in for an easy win.
Well, if his opponent goes along with it, he definitely will, but maybe he'll change the script a little. Flip the script a bit.
Big George Foreman. Oh, what an uppercut he just landed. Not much action as he just ties up. Well placed, straight right hand. Foreman's showing a little bit of a defensive shell, but Teddy, I'm seeing punches still getting through and splitting that guard.
Yeah, well, that's the problem, Joe, when you put those earmuffs on, but you don't move your head. Some of them are going to get through, and just as importantly, you handcuff yourself, so your opponent is going to stay in there a little bit longer, knowing that nothing's coming back right away.
That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Joe Frazier. Trying to go downstairs, but off target.
Use the ring! Use the ring!
On the mark with the overhand right. Good work toe-to-toe there. Both fighters got in on him.
Inside!
Not able to land the headshot. Each man able to land an uppercut. Frazier's making for a clinic here in combination punching.
Well, the first couple punches here, Joe, they're throwaway punches to really set up the payoff down the road. You see the third punch, the fourth punch, the fifth punch. They're the ones that wind up landing.
Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark. And round 7 comes to an end.
A lot out of that round. Keep that up.
Joe Frazier's enjoying a big lead on Teddy's scorecard here as we start round number 8. He has dominated this fight, Teddy. What advice would you be giving him if you were in charge of that corner?
Well, I would tell him, look, I don't want to go into a prevent defense because we see the football teams, they do that. The other team suddenly marches down the field when they couldn't go down the field. But keep your defense good. Make sure you stay alert. Don't make any mistakes. You know, keep the offense going because that's what's keeping them in control. That's what's keeping them from coming down the field, so to speak. But stay alert. Make no mistakes.
Foreman's cracked by a big shot he just scored with. That was a big shot that floored him, and it's a big shot that may end him right here.
That looked like the great pitcher, Great Maddox, with sinker ball. Boy, it went down quick.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
The ref stops the fight. Joe Frazier's bombs away worked again. Knockout victory for him.
Ladies and gentlemen, by knockout, your winner, Smoking Joe Frazier.
Joe Frazier's your winner by knockout. Now, I think he was headed towards a decision win anyways, but what a good way to just put a stamp on his evening.
Yeah, bring down the curtain and make sure that more people are going to be talking about you when they leave the arena tonight.
Alongside Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Thanks for being with us. We'll see you next time ringside.